Because working together in Herbalife is very powerful. You've already learned that, and it's the reason you've grown so fast. Getting people to work together. Here's why: to share testimonials. If you and I have just a little small meeting and you've invited 2 guests and I've invited 2 guests, when our meeting is finished, the guests I've invited join, and I ask them, what caused you to join after this meeting? And here's what they might say: it was your partner's testimonial. Your partner's testimonial. Maybe my testimonial would have been enough. But that extra testimonial by working with someone helped to make the difference. So working together is powerful because we get to share testimonials. And we don't know which testimonial might be the most effective in helping us to get someone to join the business. Also, working together creates extra power, extra enthusiasm. There's an ancient phrase that says, if 2 or 3 agree on a common purpose, nothing is impossible. If 2 or 3 agree on a common purpose, nothing is impossible. The power of 2 or 3. You don't need 2 or 3,000, but just 2 or 3 getting together, saying, let's do it. So here's the most powerful incentive, especially in business. It's not you go do it, it's let's go do it. Let you and I do it. Let you and I get healthy. As soon as you've been introduced to Herbalife products, you can actually sell the product before you have any results. Here's how you do that. You sell anticipated results. I've found this incredible product, and it looks like, from the testimonials I've heard and the testimonials I've read, it looks like I'm going to get fantastic results. Wouldn't you like to get started the same time I do? So the same day you hear about Herbalife, you can actually sell it. You say, well, no, you've got to wait for results. And the answer is no. You can sell anticipated results. As soon as you join the business, you can recruit someone. I've just found this opportunity, and it looks like it's going to be financial opportunity for me, best I've ever had. It looks like I'm going to be incredibly successful. It looks like it's going to make me financially secure. Even part-time, it looks like it's going to double my income. Wouldn't you like to get started? So you can recruit someone right away. As soon as you've heard the opportunity, you can introduce someone to the opportunity by telling them about anticipated results. Looks like I'm going to get great results on the product, and it looks like this is the opportunity that's going to make me financially secure. Wouldn't you like to look, or wouldn't you like to join? That's very powerful. So I learned to recruit, I learned to sell, I learned to organize, get people working together. Then here's the next skill that really helped to change my business for the better, and that is learning promotion. Promotion is several parts. One major part of promotion is recognition. So here's what I learned. The company will reward distributors for major steps of progress. You must learn to reward people for small steps. The company takes care of the big steps. But you've got to think of ways to reward people for just the small steps. If someone gets 5 customers this week, you've got to think of some way to acknowledge them, giving them recognition. This person in my organization was number 1 last month. Because there can be more than number one, not just in Herbalife, not just in the state, not just in the organization, but in your group, number 1 last month, this person. They were number 3 the month before, number 1 last month. Recognition. Show them that you care, okay? I'll send you little thank you notes. So I learned promotion. Then I learned to promote the company events. Here's what's next, Herbalife Company. Here's what's next, New York. Here's what's next, East Coast. Here's what's next, Extravaganza. So promoting little small things, if you reach this, here's what you will achieve. The small steps of progress, and then promoting the large steps of progress, Herbalife. So now I've got how many skills? Milking cows, making sales, recruiting, organizing, promoting. I've got 5 skills. See, if you only have one skill, you're very vulnerable economically. Very vulnerable economically if you only have one skill. So you give people the greatest opportunity by having the teaching and the training to help people learn more than one skill. Nobody gives better service than you do in your marketplace. Getting people to use the products and restore their health, getting people to learn more than one skill, be part of the company. Now here's the next skill I learned. And that was the skill of communication. Affecting other people with my language, my words. Using my language to paint a picture where someone could see something when I finished that they couldn't see before. Language creates the miracle of sight. Being able to see, because there's more than one way to see. One way to see is with your eyes. The other way to see is with your mind. Seeing with your eyes we call sight. Seeing with your mind we call insight. It's possible for human beings to close their eyes and say, I see it. I see it. Say, how can you see with your eyes closed? Say, no, there's another way to see. There's another way to see besides with your eyes. And that's to see with your mind. And here's what you can do with your language. Help people to see. Help them to see the opportunity. Someone after you speak to them may say, before I met you, I was blind. I couldn't see. Now that I've talked to you, I'm beginning to see. What do we want people to see? Number one, the problem. Because we're here to solve problems. Just a few pounds overweight, especially for a woman, is critical. A man can get by with a few pounds overweight, not that critical, but for a woman it's critical. 10 pounds overweight starts the critical, like this. 20 pounds overweight, really critical for developing health problems. 30, 40 pounds overweight, a man can get by with maybe 30, 40 pounds, but a woman, critical. 50 pounds overweight, way over here. 50, 60 pounds overweight, danger, 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 danger. Now, it's also critical for a man, but for a woman especially, just 10, 15, 20 pounds overweight starts critical. So, is there a place for Herbalife? The answer is yes. Millions of people now need the products you have in your hands. Right around where you live, especially on the East Coast, millions of people need your products. So first of all, we help people to see the need. You just have to say to your friends, you know, if you haven't thought about losing those pounds, I would advise you do, because here's what I've heard. And then you tell them the story. Dr. Jamie, others that share the story about how critical it is to be overweight. So we help them to see the need. Second, we help them to see the answers. We share the Herbalife product. And this is where Mark Hughes' philosophy comes in. Number one, he wanted the best, the most complete. Herbalife is so complete, in some countries, here's what we call it, a meal replacement. Now, you can't call it a replacement for a meal unless it is complete. It couldn't be half what you need. It has to be everything you need. It couldn't be part of what you need.